It is said that when good men keep quiet, evil persists. When good men keep quiet, evil persists. I'm extremely sad. Very sad. And I'm going to be very calm. I'm going to try to deal with this thing very calm. Very calm as I can. I'm going to try to be very calm. I'm going to try to be very as much as I can. Because this is something that I have to let the people who are involved understand what's happening. I'm going to be saying some things, and I'm going to be saying this. I say it already, I'm going to say it again. I don't depend on charity for my living. I have a business. I have several stuff that I do that charity is just my way of helping, of giving back to society. And the reason why I can speak boldly every time is because I don't depend on charity. And absolutely not. In 2019, when we found Natasha, when we found her in Crossroad, many of you didn't know her. Many of you didn't know Trainline either. Many of you didn't know nothing about this young lady. I've come to realize that it was because of this young lady why Trainline come to prominency. And I want, if I'm saying lie, say it is true or say it is lie. If it is because of Natasha why Trainline become prominent, type yes or no in the chat. If it was because of Trainline why Natasha, if it was because of Natasha why Trainline become prominent, I want you guys to say is true or lie in his chat. And after I do this live, I'm somebody like this. I'm independent. So, social media does not make me. I make social media. It doesn't hurt me because I don't depend on. So, I'm going to speak the things as it is. I'm going to speak it as it is because somebody has to speak. Somebody needs to speak. And the reason I'm speaking like this, man, is because I hear something that really upset me. As it turned my spirit upside down. This young lady, many of you don't know. She bring to prominence Trainline community. When I and Zazan and Leroy found her in a halfway tree in Crossroad, many of you didn't have a clue where Trainline was. Now, it has come to my knowledge that one, in spite of what has happened to her, this young lady is still a human being. One, she is the one that let Trainline gotten a lot of help. Many of who have gotten help in Trainline, it was because of her. She was the one who did it. I'm saying Trainline, the people of Trainline, don't turn your back on Natasha. The people of Trainline, don't turn your back on Natasha. It was made to my knowledge that she's there living in darkness. No light. She's in darkness. And that tear me up. That really hurt me. That hurt me. Because that should not be. That should not be. How can that be? How can that young lady be living in darkness? Darkness. And she's the one who has bring Trainline community into the spotlight. She has bring Trainline community into the spotlight. How can she be in darkness? How can she be in darkness? How? How? How can she be in darkness at this time? How? That's not right. That's not right. That's not right, brothers and sisters. That's not right. It can't be. Trainline community, don't turn your back on Natasha. I'm speaking to the people of Trainline predominantly. I know you guys watch it, watching my program. I'm speaking to Trainline. Don't turn your back on this young lady. Don't do it. Don't let no one, don't let anybody inveigle any of you to turn your back on Natasha other land. Don't do it. 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 Don't do it, my brothers and sisters. Don't do it. This young lady needs us now. She needs us now. She needs everyone of us now. She might not be the perfect young lady, and some of you might don't know. Yes, she is pregnant, because this has been a secrecy hiding away. People don't want to talk about it. Yes, she's pregnant again. Yes, she's pregnant again. Yes. Yes. And that still don't mean that any of us are going to supposed to turn our back on her. And I'm speaking this because I feel hurt. I feel very hurt. Very, very hurt to know that this young lady is down there and she's in darkness. 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 She's living in that for quite a few days now. I'm saying again, I'm not going to stop saying the people of Trainline, don't turn your back on this young lady. Don't do it. She needs us now. She needs everybody on board now. In spite of what anyone wants to think or say, I don't care. Listen, I said I don't depend on social media, so I can speak the truth as it is. I don't care who wants to say Princess. I don't care. I don't care because I don't depend on anyone. I am an independent person. I'm saying the people of Trainline, don't turn your back on Natasha. Put your arms around her. Do not be influenced by anyone to turn your back against her. She needs you people of Trainline. It was because of she why you guys get help. All of you who get help down there. Everybody in Trainline who get help. This young lady is the reason why. All of you guys who got help. She was the reason. She was the one who brought you guys up into prominence. And I said, after this live, anyone who want to go and try to do anything, because I know you're gonna have persons coming on to try to deny this, but I just got a call and verified that yes, she has been in darkness for days now. For days she has been in darkness down there. And what hurt me is that if this is true, how can this happen when she has bring the people of Trainline to prominence? Look how much people have gotten help down there. And we should sit quiet. We should sit quiet and just say, oh, I don't busy with it. No, she's a sister. She's somebody that God has created. God has created her just as He created you. And she might not be 100% like us, but she still deserves love. She still deserves to be treated as a human being. It's for too long. For too long this is happening. Natasha should not be out of light. Natasha should not be out of light. Natasha should have light. She should have light. She should have light. Why is she out of light? Why is she out of light? Why? Why? Why is she in darkness? Why is she in darkness? And I say, I just called somebody from there who confirmed, say, yes, it's true. So this is not, so even if after I do this, the person who went and put on a light back, fine, but I'm not saying, when somebody can bring your community to prominence and for people get help, look how much people don't get help. Look how much persons in Trainline have gotten help because of this one young lady. And why? Why would it be? Why would it be that this young lady now is there and she's suffering? Why? Why? People of Train Line, I'm gonna call it again. Don't turn your back on Natasha. In spite of what happened, don't turn your back. In spite she might be pregnant again, yes. But what? Don't turn your back on her. Don't turn your back on her. She need you. She need you, people of Train Line. She need you. Put your arms around her. Put your arms around her. And show her love. So the world, we know this world is a cruel world. And we know we have wicked human beings are in this world. People who are parading in garbs of white. But the heart is deceptive and cruel. I'm telling you, some of you guys don't know. You don't know what's going on about this thing going on. A lot of us are hiding. A lot of us are hiding. We are hiding our true feelings. Many of us are going to be surprised to know that our heart is so deceptive and cruel. Cruel. You know, my brothers and sisters, you know how much things I could have said. You know how much bloggers have called me. You know how much bloggers have called me. And I said, listen, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. But when I see things like this happen to a young lady who has bring a community to prominent, and now she's down there in darkness, and not just darkness, she's in need. It can't be right. Can't be right. Cannot be right. As I said, after this live, I don't, whoever want to try and deny this, because I say it's a fact that she's down there in darkness. That shouldn't happen. That should not have happened. As a matter of fact, Natasha should have proper light there. She should. And the reason I'm talking so passionate is because I just can't believe this. I can't believe that she have 2 kids there and she's pregnant now with 1. And you're going to tell me that anybody should have the right to leave her in darkness? Are you saying that that is where we have come to for in spite of what anybody wants to say about her? And I don't care what people want to say about her. The fact is, she should not be in darkness. Shouldn't be. It shouldn't happen. And I'm speaking specifically to the people of Train Line this morning. I'm saying, don't turn your back on Natasha. Don't do it. Do not turn your back on Natasha. Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't do it. Don't turn your back on her. She needs you guys. She needs the people of Train Line. She needs, put your arms around her. I keep saying this. Put your arms around her. Embrace her. Help her. When you see her fall short, help her. Help her. Help her. She have her fault. She have her weakness. She's not perfect. She's not perfect. I am not perfect either. We all are sinners. All of us are sinners. We all need God's grace. But when I see evil like this, I have to speak. I can't sit it down. I couldn't sleep. Last night I just couldn't sleep. I could not sleep. I couldn't sleep. Could not sleep. I couldn't sleep. Because and I know that this young lady brought to prominent. She's the one who brought Train Line community to prominent. She's the one who brought Train Line up that people can see at this community. I want Train Line to embrace her. Embrace her. In spite of what might happen. Yes, she might. She's not the best of. She's weak and she's honorable. Yes, all of that. And we all know that. We all know that she's honorable. We all know that she have her faults. We know that she's not somebody who is 100% in every way as we are. But she is a human being and she deserves to be treated likewise. Likewise. As I say, you're going to see probably live being done on this. But I'm just telling you the truth. This is the truth. Natasha should not be in darkness. And that is the truth. That is the unalterated truth. She should not be down there living in darkness. I saw a picture yesterday. Somebody sent me a picture of her. And I cried. I cried tears. I cried. I cried tears. She went to buy some stuff for her to sell. Buy some stuff for her to sell. It's like some soap and all that for her to sell. And when I saw the picture, I cried. I cried tears. I cried tears. People of Trendline, don't turn your back on Natasha. Please, don't turn your back on Natasha. Don't do it. Don't turn your back on Natasha. Please. Don't turn your back on her. Embrace her. Embrace her. Embrace her. Embrace her. She is a citizen of your community. She's the one that has brought Trendline to prominent. No one else. Not me, not Zazan, not Leroy, nobody else. She was the one who brought Trendline to prominent, and she deserves to be respected in spite of her honorability. She needs to be respected and to be treated as a human being. And I'm speaking man with passion. I could say a lot more. I could say so much more. So much more. As I said to you before, I'm telling you guys, God, I just thank God. Thank God. Because of, the person who God has helped me to be. Not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not saying this. If I was somebody who was trying to tear down anyone, as what persons have been trying to do to me, many persons have been trying to tear down, not just me, but the ministry. Things have come to my ears. I just shut it down. I said, no, leave it alone. Just leave it. I'm not interested.